and today we're tackling a situation that can be concerned scary for many learners. Small talk. That light, friendly conversation you have with people you don't know very well.
Welcome to Simply Explained English. I am Lisa.
And I'm Eric. If you want to improve your English easily, you're in the right place.
Okay, today for the first time we're going to do something different. Tracy and Chris will help us. They'll talk about some small talk phrases and do shadowing of these phrases.
Please remember to like our video and make a comment if you enjoy it.
Let's start.
Hello, I'm Chris, and thank Lisa and Eric for the intro. And my friend Tracy will help me. How are you, Tracy?
Fine, Chris. And hi, everyone. We'll make English simple, clear, and easy for you to use in your daily life.
That's right, Tracy. And today, we're tackling a situation that can be concerned scary for many learners. Small talk. That light, friendly conversation you have with people you don't know very well.
Exactly. It can be stressful because you don't know what to say. But don't worry. Today we're going to give you 10 easy and effective phrases that will make you a small talk superstar.
That's the plan. Are you ready to break the ice and start great conversations? Let's begin. Okay, imagine. You are waiting in line for a coffee. There's a friendly-looking person next to you. You can start a conversation with our first classic phrase. It's a lovely day, isn't it? Now, let's look at the special part of this phrase, the little question at the end, isn't it? In English, this is called a tag question. We add it to the end of a statement to ask for agreement and to invite the other person to respond. It's like saying, I think this is true. Do you agree? The grammar rule is simple. If the statement is positive, the tag is negative. It is lovely becomes is not it or isn't it? It's a fantastic tool for starting conversations. Now, let's practice it. Listen to the friendly intonation. I'll say it twice and then repeat it. It's a lovely day, isn't it? It's a lovely day, isn't it?
You can also use this technique to talk about your shared environment. For example, you are at a work event or a party. You can turn to someone and say our second phrase. This is a great party, don't you think? Here, don't you think, works just like Chris's, isn't it? It's another way to share an opinion and politely ask for the other person's view. It's a very engaging and friendly phrase. Let's practice saying it. Try to sound positive and curious. I'll say it twice and then repeat it. This is a great party, don't you think? This is a great party, don't you think?
Excellent. The conversation has started. Now you want to learn more about the person. It's time for the most common small talk question in the English language. So, what do? And here we have our second special explanation. This question is very important. It does not mean, what are you doing right now? It means, what is your job? What is your profession? If someone asks you this, they want to know about your work. Understanding this question is key to a successful conversation. Now that you know its true meaning, let's practice asking it. The tone is curious and friendly. So, what do? So, what do?
A fantastic and crucial point, Chris. Now let's say the person answers, I'm a graphic designer. To show you are interested, you can ask a follow-up question, which is our fourth phrase. How long have you been working as a designer? Let's focus on the grammar here. This is our third special explanation. We use the phrase, how long have you been working, because we are talking about an action that started in the past and is still continuing in the present. The person started working as a designer in the past, and they are still a designer today. Ready to practice this wonderful follow-up question? Listen closely. How long have you been working as a designer? How long have you been working as a designer?
Great! You've talked about work. A good way to continue the conversation is to ask about their connection to the area. You can ask, "Are you from around here?" Around here just means in this city or local area. It's a simple, friendly question. Let's practice it. Are you from around here? Are you from around here?
Wonderful! Let's imagine the person tells you a story about their job or their hometown. To show you're listening and to encourage them, you can use this simple but powerful phrase. That sounds really interesting. This tells the person, I am listening to you. And I like what you are saying. Please continue. Let's practice saying it with a positive tone. Repeat after me. That sounds really interesting. That sounds really interesting.
Perfect. Now, maybe there is a small pause in the conversation. No problem. You can simply comment on the environment again. For example, I really love the music they're playing. This is a great way to find a shared interest. You can replace music with food, decorations, anything. Let's practice. I really love the music they're playing. I really love the music they're playing.
Here is another safe and positive topic that everyone loves, the weekend. You can ask, do you have any plans for the weekend? This is a friendly question that shows personal interest without being too invasive. Let's practice the cheerful intonation. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Okay, the conversation was great, but now it's time for you to leave. You need to end it politely. Our ninth phrase is the perfect way to start your exit. You say, well, it was really nice talking to you. The word well at the beginning gently signals that the conversation is coming to an end. It's a very polite transition. Let's practice. Well, it was really nice talking to you. Well, it was really nice talking to you.
And for the final goodbye, as you are smiling and turning to leave, you say our last phrase. Enjoy the rest of your evening. This is a warm and positive way to wish the person well. If it's the morning or afternoon, you can say, enjoy the rest of your day. Let's practice this friendly farewell. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
And there you have it. 10 simple phrases plus 3 very important explanations to make you a confident small talker.
Remember, the goal of small talk isn't to have a deep, life-changing conversation. It's just to be friendly and make a connection. Don't be afraid to try.
In the second part, we have a super useful topic for anyone who loves to travel or plans to travel one day. We are going to the hotel.
Yes, we will teach you 10 essential English phrases that will make your hotel stay smooth, easy, and stress-free, from the moment you arrive until the moment you leave.
Exactly. Are you ready to make your next hotel visit a great experience? Let's begin. Okay, so you walk into the beautiful hotel lobby. You go to the front desk, also called the reception. What is the first thing you say? This is where our first phrase comes in handy. I have a reservation under the name Jack Brown.
This is the most common and polite way to start the check-in process. A reservation is the room you booked before you arrived. You are simply telling the receptionist who you are.
Now, let's practice the shadowing. This is a clear, friendly statement. Listen to how I say it and then repeat. I'll say it 2 times. I have a reservation under the name Jack Brown. I have a reservation under the name Jack Brown.
Great start, Chris. Okay, imagine this situation. Your flight is late in the evening, but the normal checkout time is 11 a.m. You want to stay in your room a little longer. You can ask this question. Can I have a late checkout?
A late checkout is permission to leave the hotel later than the standard time. It's a very useful question to ask.
Let's practice the polite and friendly tone. Listen for the music of the question. I'll say it twice. Can I have a late checkout? Can I have a late checkout?
Excellent. Now you are in your room, but you need something. Maybe you need more towels. You call the front desk and say,
Could you please send some extra towels to my room?
this is a very polite and effective phrase. Using could you please is always a great choice because it's very soft and respectful. You can easily change the words. For example,
Could you please send an extra pillow?
or a bottle of water?
Now let's practice this polite request. Notice how my voice goes up a little at the end. Could you please send some extra towels to my room? Could you please send some extra towels to my room? Oh no, a modern problem. You want to use the internet, but you can't connect. You need to report this. You can call the reception and say, the Wi-Fi isn't working in my room.
This is a simple and direct way to state a problem. You are not angry. You are just giving information. The phrase isn't working is perfect for any machine or service that has a problem, like the TV isn't working or the air conditioning isn't working.
The intonation here is a statement, so it's quite flat and clear. Listen closely and repeat after me. The Wi-Fi isn't working in my room. The Wi-Fi isn't working in my room. A very important phrase, and here is another one. It's morning. You're hungry. You want to know when breakfast is available. You can ask, what time is breakfast served?
A simple, direct question to get information. Served here just means available or offered.
This is an information question, so the intonation falls at the end. Listen and repeat. What time is breakfast served? What time is breakfast served? Great! Now it's dinner time. You want to eat at a nice place outside the hotel. The people at the front desk are local experts, so you can ask them for a suggestion. This is our 6th phrase. Could you recommend a good local restaurant?
Now, let's focus on our first key word, recommend. To recommend means to suggest something because you have a good opinion of it. It's a very powerful word. And here is a simple but important grammar tip. If you use a verb after recommend, it must be in the ing form. For example, the receptionist might say, I recommend trying the seafood place. The verb is try, so it becomes trying.
Okay, now that you know the details, let's practice asking for that great advice. Listen to the polite tone. I'll say it twice, and then repeat after me. Could you recommend a good local restaurant? Could you recommend a good local restaurant?
All right, just 2 more to go. You have an early flight tomorrow, and you're worried you might not wake up on time. You can ask the hotel for help. The phrase is it possible to get a wake-up call?
A wake-up call is when the hotel calls your room's phone at a specific time to wake you up. Is it possible to is another very polite way to ask for a service.
Let's practice this polite question. Listen closely to the intonation. Is it possible to get a wake-up call? Is it possible to get a wake-up call?
And finally, your wonderful trip is over. It's time to leave the hotel and pay. You go to the front desk and say our last phrase. I'm checking out. Could I have the bill, please?
Checking out is the name for the process of leaving the hotel. Now, let's look at our second keyword, the bill. The bill is the document that shows a list of all the things you need to pay for, your room, any room service, etc. It tells you the total amount of money you owe. In American English, you might also hear check, but bill is used and understood everywhere.
Okay, let's say this final efficient phrase. It's polite and clear. I'll say it 2 times. I'm checking out. Could I have the bill, please? I'm checking out. Could I have the bill, please? And that's a wrap. 10 fantastic and essential phrases to make your next hotel stay a total success.
We hope you found them useful. Remember, practice makes perfect. Try to use these phrases, even just speaking them aloud to yourself. Shadowing our voices is a great way to improve your pronunciation and intonation.
Thank you so much for listening to Simply Explained English.
Happy travels, everyone. Bye for now.
That was a really helpful podcast episode.
I agree. Thanks, Tracy and Chris, for the podcast.
Yes, they were very successful.
Yes, they are.
Okay, the last thing. To listen to all the phrases used in the podcast and do shadowing one more time.
It's a good idea.
And remember to like the video and make a comment. Bye for now.
Happy shadowing!
It's a lovely day, isn't it? It's a lovely day, isn't it?
This is a great party, don't you think? This is a great party, don't you think?
So what do you do? So what do you do?
How long have you been working as a designer? How long have you been working as a designer?
Are you from around here? Are you from around here?
That sounds really interesting. That sounds really interesting.
I really love the music they're playing. I really love the music they're playing.
Do you have any plans for the weekend? Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Well, it was really nice talking to you. Well, it was really nice talking to you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm checking out. Could I have the bill, please? I'm checking out. Could I have the bill, please?
I have a reservation under the name Jack Brown. I have a reservation under the name Jack Brown.
Can I have a late checkout? Can I have a late checkout? Could you please send some extra towels to my room? Could you please send some extra towels to my room? The Wi-Fi isn't working in my room. The Wi-Fi isn't working in my room. What time is breakfast served? What time is breakfast served? Could you recommend a good local restaurant? Could you recommend a good local restaurant?
Is it possible to get a wake-up call? Is it possible to get a wake-up call?